Welcome guys, today I wanted to make you a guide on Basilisk, which is for me one of the best hunters, the best S hunters in the game, and I will show you why and how he works, how he performs. So first of all we look at his skills and why I think he's super nice. He got the ultimate skill, the Ice Flame Purification, unleashes 7 arcane bolts in a line. That's awesome for the dungeon where you need to put down the shields. Dealing damage equal to 770% of Basilisk's attack in total. The arcane bolts do not penetrate enemies. So that basically means they can't fly through enemies. The first enemy they hit, they are, that's a hit. The caster is immune to control effects, but cannot move while channeling the magic bombs. When there are no enemies in the target direction, the caster will switch to another direction and attack. So when you kill one and there are also some of the bolts available, he fires to the next target. That's pretty good. So, if the depth of the target is reduced, the damage inflicted by each bolt is increased by 30%. That's awesome because we know, we will see on the next skills that this is applying like all the time, if you build him correct. So we get the Ocean Strike, unleashes an arcane impact, dealing damage equal to 255% attack to the target and damage equal to 150 attack to other enemies in the path. The skill that causes damage also reduces the target's defense by 16% for 6 seconds. So you see, first of all he reduces the defense by himself, which is pretty nasty. Then we get the Frozen Flame. Basilisk critical attack has a 30% chance to reduce the target's defense by 4% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. Basically the chance is increased to 80% without the commander or trainer boost. When Basilisk deals damage 6 times to an enemy whose death is lowered, he inflicts another stack of defense down effect. So basically what this means, he has like an 80% chance. What you want to do is on him, you build him with as high accurate crit rate as you can. So he basically crits all the time and this inflicts the defense down, and every time there is a defense down 6 times, it will put another stack of defense down, and so it stacks up and the defense gets even lower of the enemy, which basically invites all your other heroes and Basilisk himself to deal more damage, which really boosts summoners like Loki, Anubis with his damage, especially early on in the game. Then we have the Abyssal Seal. Whenever an enemy's defense is reduced, inflicts the Abyssal Seal on the enemy. Marks the nearest enemy if multiple enemies have their defense reduced. Basilisk prioritizes enemies with the Abyssal Seal. Basilisk attacks against marked enemies ignore the attack range restriction and gain a 15% attack bonus. Attacks against enemies with Abyssal Seal have a 5% crit rate bonus. So you gain like 5%. So what you try to do is you want to build him with 95% crit rate. That's like the optimum on him. So when you go into the game, into the fight, you have the exclamation mark on the top left, you click there and you check that you have like 95% of crit rate on him. The rest you go into crit damage and attack, obviously. So, but if you can, you prefer crit damage over attack. I don't have so much gear, we early in the game, so I took here what I have. I had here like good crit damage on this item, decent crit damage on this item, decent attack on this item. I put crit rate on the gloves, put attack percent on the helm, and on the boots I pick attack percent too. So I don't have him really ascended right now, but basically when you ascend him, his attack is increased when he crits, so he basically do more damage. Talents, I have activated his talents obviously. So let's see how he performs in the game. Therefore we go into the deep rock layer, where he is pretty good. He's also super good in the Nightfall Forest. When you watch my Nightfall Forest videos, I use him like in all stages, when there's a hunter or when I need to do damage, more damage on just one boss, cause he puts the defense down, and that's incredible. Especially with the searing scale together, cause when hunter do 3 times damage with the skill, this basically increases the damage the enemy takes by 25%, which is pretty nuts. So yeah, here we use the hunter trainer, and yeah, let's see how he performs and see how he boosts the damage of my other hunters and of my Erebus. So he basically is doing good damage, you see, already at 1.4 million. Same amount as Luna around now. And he boosts the damage of the whole team against the enemy. So you can see he's doing good damage. I can rerun this a few times, but that's not necessary because every time we get a little bit of different result. But we just watch here and we see like Erebus obviously does the most damage here, but Luna did 22 million, Basilisk did 16.4 million and boosted the damage for my whole team, and Ayuna only did 14.5 million. So you get a feeling of Basilisk. He's very awesome. I really would rank him high in my tier list, especially for S heroes. He's like one of the must-have S heroes, in my opinion. Especially when it comes to Nightfall, you definitely want to have him in your roster. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. I hope it helped you to gear him, and I hope it showed you how he performs and that I'm really liking him. And yeah, if so, put a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't miss out on the other videos that are coming soon. Peace, your Rizza N1.